So when the Democratic Party shut down the government for people's health care, and they said that they were fighting for people, and yes, that was absolutely the fight. People need affordable, accessible health care. It is painful to shut down the government, and so you have to make sure you're doing it for something worthwhile, and that was worthwhile. And the Democrats, they got the narrative, they got the press out, they got the message out, and then once they got the message out, they folded. That was the day that I decided that I was not proud to be part of that Democratic Party, because they were playing political games with people's health care. They decided that they wanted people's health care to be higher in 2026 so that they could win elections. You know what? As somebody who's running in 2026, I say BS to that. I'd much rather run and have people have affordable health care than have the Democratic Party use people as a political pawn. The next generation of the Democratic Party are people who don't play political games with basic things like economic dignity, like people's jobs, like people's health care, like people's housing. They understand that these are fundamental human rights, and they're not playing political games with it. And I don't think it matters what generation or how old you are. It's about having the fundamental principles and knowing what you're there to do and who you report to, which is always the people. Only 10% of Americans approve of the job of Congress right now. And my biggest question around that statistic is, who are these 10% of people who believe that Congress is fighting for them? Because Congress is bought and paid for, Democrats and Republicans, by corporations and billionaires, and they're not fighting for the people. And we need a new generation in Congress who is going to fight for the people and build an economy that gives everybody dignity and a fair shot. A politics that people trust, a government that works for and by the people. And I think people in this country have lost faith, have lost hope that they could possibly have a better future, the future of their parents or their grandparents. We used to talk about upward mobility in this country. We actually have more downward mobility in this country than upward mobility now. It's the opposite of the American dream. And so we need big structural changes. This is not just about fighting back what Donald Trump has done. It's about building something, reimagining systems, structures, how power is created, who has that power. It's about rethinking all of that so that it's around the people, so that people can have the American dream again, that they can have upward mobility, that they can have faith and hope instead of the fear and hatred that's in our politics right now.